shall we play a game?
Yalla. And that's why I'm here, to empower every single lady. You know, I'm shouting now. If your exes was into overfilling their faces before, yani, you have broke up with them since a couple of years ago.
I'm loving this podcast. Religiously.
You challenged me now.
Yes. I am challenging you.
فتس قلبي أنا عندكم على فكرة.
في show.
Well, أنا نفسي جاكيت.
Farah Divba, welcome. I think this is the first time you're being interviewed or podcasted,
Exactly.
right? How does it feel?
I'm the guest. Hello, Alex. Thank you so much for the invitation. Well, I don't know how it feels. You have to ask me this question at the end. I will let you know.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I will let you know.
Yeah. So you're known to podcast doctors.
Yes.
Basically, when it comes to beauty, what have you learned in your journey when it comes to, you know, advising people about their beauty?
Oh, I do have a passion for beauty. It's not only like I love to do podcasts or I love to talk with doctors. No, I have been in the healthcare field for the past maybe 17 years. So I know how to talk with doctors. That's my, like, you know, that's my playground. But still, I wasn't so much passionate to continue just talking about medical things or working in medical area. So I have passion about beauty since I was very young. Since I was really very young, and I will remind me to tell you a story about this one.
Okay.
So I love the way.
Okay.
I love the way you have moved there. Oh, okay, fine. You got
I'm
that.
a bit animated for the camera.
So actually, I had a passion for beauty since I was really very young, and I wanted to do a twist because I am someone who has been in healthcare field, so I know how to speak with doctors. I know that field very well, and I have this passion. So I have combined all of those to empower every single lady to look the way she loves to look and the way she loves to feel.
Beautifully said. When it comes to ladies and their beauty, I've noticed over some period of time that typically you see women kind of look alike because they have the same surgeon. Now, does that take away from a woman's uniqueness?
Oh, okay. That's a very beautiful question because the answer of this one will not be limited to one doctor. Every doctor has a specific touch. Like, let's say this doctor, he's very famous, for example, in doing to sculpt the body in a specific way. But does this suits every woman or no?
Okay.
Does his touch is what each and every single woman wants? No. So that's why I do work with so many doctors, and all the doctors, they are good. And everyone is so good in a specific area. But even the person who is very good in a specific area and very artistic, his touch might not suit every single person. So that's why it's very important when I sit with the client to understand her needs. What do you want? How do you want to look? What attracts you? How do you feel if you look this way? And then I will be able to assist her or like guide her to the right doctor who could give her the results she wants. So not every single doctor is for every single client, even if he's very good.
Wow. And how do you like have some kind of like a category for, like, let's say this doctor is, you know, like good at, let's say, you know, this type of shape of nose, or is it like that? Or is it more like, you know what, let me think based on what you just told me, I'm gonna kind of analyze you and give you a doctor?
It's a bit more detailed. The good thing is that I have been in the field for the past 17 years. So I have worked with so many doctors even from different specialties. So I have seen those doctors, what do they do on the ground. So I have seen the results after. I have been like, you know, I've been in the full journey, like from the moment the client will gonna come to a doctor, she has her complaints, she comes to the surgery, preparation, after the surgery, for the follow-up, for the result after 6 months, after 1 year. So I'm there in the full journey. So this experience, that's why I told you in the beginning, I was able to mix up my experience where I have seen things on the ground with my passion, with my connections I know, with, like, you know, the trust of the people, because not only in beauty, Alex, people trust me because they know I have been in the medical field for the past years. So even if they want to go and see any normal doctor, any surgeon, any dietitian, they always call me, Farah, what's your recommendation? What do you think about this one? Because, you know, I've been there since long time. So I know. So I took this experience, I took what I've seen on the ground, and I twisted it to be there with the ladies.
So you say you were on ground. Where were you? Were you in Lebanon? Were you here in UAE? Where, like, because you told me kind of you have 17 years of experience. So I'm guessing you've started here, or is it elsewhere?
I have started in Lebanon, but I worked very short period in Lebanon, and then I traveled to Saudi Arabia. I've worked in Saudi Arabia for around 3 years and a half, and then I have been here for the past 13 maybe years.
That's
And then
good.
and then I came to Dubai in 2011
Okay, I
up
see.
till now.
And your journey kickstarted in Dubai. And did you start in a specific clinic place or
Yeah, I have worked with actually two places, and they are basically the two biggest group in the in Dubai. Let's say in
Mino?
internationally.
Okay,
Actually,
international.
yeah,
Right.
I will not mention the names right now, but I've worked in the two top places. So also it have opened for me a lot of doors and connections, even with like CEOs, like people who even left the place I've been working in. They have opened their own businesses outside. So like I kept the connection all around with everyone. And to be honest, this is when they tell you like you will never ever meet someone in your life for no reason. Like I've been meeting people, working with people, knowing people, going out with people, and just the time I started my own business and doing my own thing was the time I sat with myself and I started to think about every single person who has been in my life. How can we meet again? How we can make a business again? How we can work together?
Talking to friends about like how ladies are become so conscious about how they look, how they what I mean. Does it kind of make women nowadays more insecure seeing glamorous girls on Instagram and all of that? Do you feel it kind of skyrocketed this industry due to social media and the fear of not looking perfect?
Yes. Actually, yes. Because of this question, this question was in my mind, and I used to ask it for most of the doctors who used to come to my podcast because I only interview plastic surgeons and it's my field, or dermatologists. Because of the curiosity to know more, I have invited one time a psychiatrist just to talk about this topic, and I've done shooting a full episode just to speak about this.
Psychiatrist.
How much the social media has affected the people mentally. To start reaching a place where like you're not satisfied with yourself, and that's why you can see people sometimes they are really overdoing surgeries. I do love plastic surgery. Let me remind you now with the story I told you in the beginning. Remind me about it. When I was young, my nose was quite like long.
Okay.
And I will tell you, like so many years ago, I was very young, and like our family were not so much open to surgeries, and plastic surgery wasn't so much very famous or common. So they were like, no way. Like I was 14, 15, 16, and every year I used to cry because I want to do a plastic surgery, and obviously I should have waited for 18.
Yeah.
But always the answer from my parents were not like, okay, wait till you're 18, like forget about it.
Yeah, I want to do it now.
I swear to God, I used to feel so insecure when I used to go. I was a teenager.
Right.
It used to affect me a lot. Like when I go with the girls, look to them, like they're so pretty, so beautiful, and I'm really so ugly. I used to see myself like someone who's not so much beautiful.
Right.
And it affected me so much. When I have done my surgery when I was 18, I was very stubborn. I did it without my father know.
Oh.
But he didn't know actually I'm doing the surgery.
Did he get upset afterwards?
Actually not.
No?
Wallah not.
Really not?
Maybe we can up and now topic from this one. When you want to do something by that, you will see different reactions. So I have done it, and then when I came back home, I told my family I'm sleeping at my sister's home. I have done it, and then I came the second day, and he didn't mention anything. Wallah, at that time, after 2 weeks, they took off the cast. When I saw myself, I can't even tell you what did I feel. I was so happy. I was so confident, comfortable. I just wanted to put makeup. I wanted to go out again. It's like, so why not? So why not? If this is small surgery, which could really make me feel so good, which could really boost my self-confidence, so why not? So going back to the initial question, I love plastic surgeries, but it's good to do it when you feel you have something which is you are really insecure about, whether it was anything in your body. If you are a mommy who delivered so many babies, you want to really look like before. You have some kind of defect you really want to repair. I'm totally with. Social media has opened the eye for the people to overdo things. When you see things on social media, it could not suit you. Whether it was like the way you can sculpt your body, whether it was the size of the butt, the size of the body, this is character. This is character. So if you're someone who is very conservative, you have seen someone and just want to be like her, you are not her. So you need to understand yourself so that you can enhance your own beauty to feel yourself, not to feel someone else. You will not be able to reach there because you from inside, you won't be able to reflect the same energy. Even if you do the sexiest body ever, if you don't have the energy and the character of being sexy, you won't look sexy.
True.
You
Yeah,
got me?
I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's.
So yes, the social media has opened the eye on for the ladies to sometimes overdo things, sometimes to try doing things to themselves, and really sometimes there's a lot of things which is really ruining the ladies more than it's repairing
Where's
it.
the red line for you when somebody comes to you and you know she wants this specific surgery? Have you ever kind of like stopped any of your clients from doing any surgery because you felt it's too much, or were you more like, you're fine if that's what you want, I'm just gonna do it for you?
I do both. I do both, but usually the person who really convinces the client more is when I see like someone is really stubborn, like okay, come, I'll take you to someone. I take you to someone where I know that that person will gonna convince her in a different way. Not all the doctors, by the way, they accept to overdo surgeries.
Wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
not all of them.
Because you know we
Yeah.
look at it as a business. I mean, but yeah, okay.
There is. The market is full with doctors. You know, you
Right.
cannot say this one and this one, and we're not here to judge anyone at the end.
Of course.
But out of our experience, you could tell that this doctor could really go like, you know, beyond, like, okay, if you want this one, I can do it for you. And that's why you are seeing sometimes ladies who are really overdoing surgeries
Right.
because there is doctors who are accepting,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
see what
But
you're
there
saying.
is doctors who still have this kind of like, you know, I won't say ethics because otherwise I would judge the others, but like they are decision makers in some situations to say like, no, you could not do this one because you have overdone it. Especially, for example, for nose, like the more you do, the more you ruin it.
Right.
Because the first surgery, it could be nice. The second one, they could repair. The third one, it's on you.
That's it. So
on
that's
you.
3 strikes literally. That's how it works for the
خلاص
nose.
يعني, yeah.
I didn't know that. That's good to know.
you have to watch
So
one
3
of my
strikes.
episodes.
So, okay, I can do 2 for now. Okay.
يعني the second one they
I
can
need a second
still
one.
save you, you know. The third one يعني it's too much work and it's very expensive.
Yeah, true.
So that's why كمان as well I don't believe in doing surgeries with anyone, with any doctor, with all the respect to all the doctors, or traveling to do cheap surgeries, because really sometimes when you ruin yourself you could pay like, you know, times 10 to go back to your initial self, and sometimes you might fail.
Shall we play a game?
يلا.
Okay, let's go. I'm
What
gonna
kind of
ask
game?
you.
And I
Let's
love
do a
some
little bit.
games. I don't love some.
All right. Let's play a game.
Okay.
I'm thinking to play a game where I'll ask you who is the best doctor depending on the surgery.
I
Is
don't
that
want,
fine with you or not? Or
no,
you
I don't want to
wanna give
name.
that?
No, I don't
You
want to
wanna
name.
it?
You can ruin my work.
I get you.
You ruin
Nah,
my work.
that's why I asked you first, because like I don't want to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
All right then. How about let's go to early beginnings. When you came to Dubai, you landed here. Who was your inspiration? Or did you idolize anyone? Or did you have any inspirations? Or was it you by you? Like how
Beautiful
artists
question.
are. You know?
Very beautiful question. I am the only one who look up to myself. Like, I'm the role model of my life, or of my vision, or my future, or whatever. You can see someone sometimes who could inspire you anyway, but you will not do the same way. Otherwise, it's not your way anymore. You know? So I always look to myself.
Sports and health and fitness. Do you advocate for it, and do you also like consult for it? Just beauty.
No, I don't advise for it, but advice to do. I always advise to keep it up.
Okay.
Even in plastic surgery, you could get the best shape throughout liposuction. You could get a very nice result when you do your tummy tuck. You will have like, you know, very nice shape. But still, at the same time, how will you maintain the result? Like if you have done a liposuction, usually in the area they do liposuction, they will like, you know, ruin the fat cells. So you won't get new fat cells in those areas.
Okay.
While if you will eat more, you could get fat cells in different areas.
I see.
You got
It's kind of
me?
like stacks up on top of where it already
Let's
is
say
out.
for example you have done your hand from here,
Okay.
so you won't get fat anymore. خلاص, you have ruined your fat cells when they were doing the liposuction, so you could get it here. So if you will not maintain, if you will not properly, like, you know, eat healthy food, and I will not say healthy food, let's say to maintain a proper healthy diet in general, if you will not work out, how will you maintain the result? If you just want to keep on eating and depend on the plastic surgery, even the plastic surgeon will not do for you a surgery the next time.
Yeah, that's true.
The plastic surgery will always tell the girl, especially if you are doing something for the body. I could give you now a nice result, but you have to do 1, 2, 3. It's like a complete thing. But then I don't know why always people link the workout with losing weight. طب I don't need to lose weight, but I don't stop doing workout. Although I don't overlift weight to be very bulky, but then it's a lifestyle.
It is.
Just to
It
live
is.
healthy, just to have to be
Yeah.
fit, to be flexible, healthy.
I mean, if you're gonna climb the stairs, so you don't inhale, exhale
Exactly,
ridiculously.
exactly.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it's like for health perspective,
Yeah,
not
no,
only for
definitely.
like a beauty perspective. Everyone is like, oh, I want to go to gym. They go to the gym, they take pictures, and then they leave. Like, you have to do workout,
Right.
sweat, die inside, and then come out. It's okay.
It's okay. Die a bit for 2 minutes. Come back to life.
It's okay, wallah.
Speaking of sweating, now I've done Botox before for my forehead.
Consultation now.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
excited.
no. Are you gonna charge me?
You excited now?
So basically, I've noticed that I need to do it almost every 2 months because I do work out a lot.
That's why.
And yeah, I'd always wondered what is the reason that me working out will make my Botox die faster. What's the core reason for that?
Okay, because when you put Botox in specific areas, you are paralyzing the muscle.
Okay.
And the workout, what do?
Sweat.
No, it's not about sweating. It's about using the other muscles.
Oh, you mean like contraction?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
got
say
it.
you put Botox here for example, because the camera is here. Okay,
Right.
and you keep on moving this muscle.
Okay.
So this muscle won't stay so long because
so
this
it
one is
will-
over moving.
Okay.
You got me?
Got
Yeah.
you.
So that's it.
That makes sense. That does make sense. So now another thing. So I did twice this year, but then I came to do my third because I realized it didn't do much effect. You know what I mean? And then the doctor was like, I think you need to go off Botox for a year. And I'm like, a year?
Why?
And then she goes like, yeah, I guess it's not taking, your body's not, like rejecting it. Is that something that,
There's different kind of Botox in the market. You can try something else.
or should I just switch brands? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
just
what you
switch
should
the
do.
brand, yeah.
Interesting. That's
Different
like a
receptors.
free consultancy
yeah. What
right
do you
here.
think?
I took advantage of the
I feel-
podcast, you guys. And I gave you free answers.
I feel you're gonna ask me, what do I need more?
All right. What else do I need?
What do you think?
And this is another thing I wanted to get into. When it comes to men, I feel like they do things more preventative than what women do. Do you think in the near future that would change? Like you'll see men going into plastic surgery more and it won't be a taboo? Because I feel like, especially in this region,
I think,
among
yeah.
Arabs, it's a taboo subject.
I understand. Yeah, I totally understand. You're right, 100% in this one. And especially when, a guy wants to ask me something, he's like, do you think it will show? This is the first thing they will comment. It will show.
Yeah.
It will show means like they don't want anyone to
be
notice.
obvious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I think it's cultural thing.
Yeah.
But I think the men nowadays, they are more open to this. I will not say too much plastic surgeries because, the man will maximum, for example, if he lost weight, he might be doing tummy tuck. If he lost, he was obese, he has been through any kind of treatment, which he lost a lot of weight. So he will be having like kind of sag skin. So he might be going for like kind of skin, like tummy tuck or lifting the skin. So the normal things the men are really doing frequently, which is Botox, something for the glow, like some kind of under eye treatments. They are not doing so much. However, facelift is becoming like the new trend for the men, especially like late 40s,
40s.
early 50s. Yeah,
sense.
especially nowadays people are different than before. I can still remember when I was young and someone used to tell me, oh, like he's 40 years old. I used to see the 40 years old like someone who's really big.
Right.
Like, oh, haram, he's 40, he's big,
Yeah,
he's
he's
big
old
already,
now.
he's old,
Yeah.
So nowadays, 40 is the best age to start living your life your own way. Like, this is the age you collected experiences, you started to be like, more confident about yourself, what do you want in life, what you don't like, you don't want in life. So now we started to see that this age, like, it's really golden age. I don't know if this is the reason or because you are already there or we still feel young. But still with all of this, like, kind of open social media on beauty, men are nowadays accepting more kind of plastic surgeries. But still, they are different than women.
Yeah.
They're different
We
than
are,
women.
we are.
Like, it's very few surgeries.
Right. I mean, like, what can guys do really? Now you said face. Okay, that makes sense. The
Face,
lifting.
lifting, Botox, something.
Botox.
Or someone who lost weight, I have
Maybe-
seen so many tummy tucks.
Do they do
yeah.
Profilo, for instance?
A profile is treatment, it's kind of treatment.
Kind of treatment that you also do that?
Exact
Okay.
skin boosters with
Skin boosters.
baby Botox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, because I've always wondered if this would change over time, where men will feel more comfortable going into a clinic
They
and
started
getting
to.
themselves.
They
Yeah,
started to.
I feel like it's the
They
trend
started to.
is on first to second gear right
Yeah, and
now.
even it's becoming so normal. Like usually before, if a guy will do Botox or something, he will not say. Now
Yeah,
they'll mention it
they
like the
mentioned
girls,
that.
like, well, this doctor is really very good. I've done Botox, like they start to share their
Right.
thoughts.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean because like I started it a year ago now, a year or something ago, 2 years, almost 2 years, and yeah, like now I started understanding like how it feels and like
Yeah,
how I look with it, without it,
it's beautiful.
and yeah, like I'm more like comfortable talking about it. Funny enough, before as I said, it felt like it's taboo. I can't mention it, or else maybe society would look at me in a different way or what have you. But yeah, I think times have changed and it's getting better, for men when it comes to
Why
them.
not? Why not? Whether it was woman, whether it was man, a teenager, a young lady, if there's something which gonna make you feel good, look younger, why not? This is what people don't understand. Why not? And especially, before like plastic surgeries or something, or like let's say the beauty industry was something, and then we have seen like the past couple of years, like people are exaggerating a bit in plastic surgeries and even in fillers, and like they were you could see a lot of overfilled faces.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are going more into natural things. They want to look glowy. They want to work more on the skin. They want to dissolve the fillers, even the lips. It used to be like so sexy if it's so big. And I am one of the people who was overfilling her lips. Although I have a small face, imagine now it's smaller than before.
This is now smaller. You got big
Imagine.
lips, I gotta
So like,
admit.
so imagine
Yeah.
the concept of the beauty is a changing with the time.
Right.
Like
It's so true, by the way. I've heard a lot of girls tell me like, yeah, because I had a friend of mine. She had a pointy chin,
yeah,
and it
true,
was very obvious actually.
true.
And she was like, I need to dissolve it. I need to dissolve. I don't know
Yes.
what to do because it really looks pointy, right?
So now
And
you're
also
talking.
like if she has fillers on her cheeks or if it's a bit
Everyone
too
is
much.
removing them now.
So it's funny. I was talking to a friend where we were talking about the symmetry and the face symmetry and how it works. We're like, I wonder if there is some kind of a machine where it could, kind of like study your symmetry, like your face, where it can tell you. Maybe you can put some filler here. This much I use, it will make you look the most proportionate.
Yes, of course.
For example,
Most of the
is there
places,
some
yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
machine
Most
like
of the
that?
places that are using AI now.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So
of
it
course.
already
Even
exists.
in plastic surgery for the
Okay.
body, for example, even for the ladies, if they want, for example, to choose a specific kind of prothese for breast augmentation, they'll
Okay.
put this size on her body and they will
Wow.
show her the results.
Like
Yes, of
this is how
course.
you'd look. Wow. I didn't know that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm not in and
It
out of the
is
clinic,
AI.
but
It's okay. That's why. But I'm so
well,
impressed
that's
about you. You know how to dig deep in beauty, by the way.
right.
Unless if you have a girlfriend. You're talking about girls who want to dissolve chin.
Whoa. Whoa.
Cautious. Delete this part.
Delete this part. I'm not talking about my
Delete
exes.
this part. I feel
But yeah,
like
frankly, actually, yeah, you're right. I had a few of my exes that were so into, cosmetics, beauty, and all that. So I've actually learned from them
which
quite a
is
bit of
something
things.
very good. If your exes was into so many fillers, overfilling their faces before, يعني you have broke up with them since a couple of years ago.
I'm loving this podcast.
We need one more podcast.
We need an hour just for that, right? We need an hour on that. Maybe a bottle of wine too. But but basically, yeah, it just made me think. I was like, I wonder if this machine exists. But now you're telling me they're
Oh,
using
yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
it's
is it like
included.
a app on a
App.
phone,
Not on
and
the
and they
phone.
use the phone cam, or is it an actual setup with
You
a
cannot find it
device?
on Apple Store
Right,
actually,
right.
but usually it's kind of like you can find a few clinics
Right.
which has really invested in the AI. They do have kind of technology. It's like an iPad. Like they
Oh,
take
so it's an
picture,
iPad.
they put
Okay.
your picture on this
Software.
exactly.
Okay, got
Thank
it.
you so much. For
No
filling
problem.
in
I'm more the
blanks.
tech. I'm the tech guy, so I
That's
got you. I got you. I got you. I got
Thank
you.
you.
Don't worry.
Okay, I focus on the beauty. Help me with that part.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then they could put the sizes and show you.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Beauty is
Uh,
becoming really a huge industry, and like it's something which will never stop.
Right.
It's not like okay, now everyone is doing like plastic surgeries, it will stop. No, because you will never stop loving to feel young, to look young, or to stay young.
I think it
Never.
is a forever
It's
industry.
forever industry,
Special now,
exactly.
especially
Even
now.
okay, technologies might change, doctors might have different techniques for the future, but it will never stop. It will never fade.
Let me put it this way. Since people are judgmental, probably this industry will never fail. Is
Exactly.
that
Thank you
correct?
so much.
If you think about it, because we judge, we criticize, we look at, let's say, a girl, like how she looks. Oh my God, did you see her? Da da da.
That's right.
If that doesn't stop,
Exactly.
the beauty industry is going to keep on booming, right?
Exactly. I have to collaborate my podcast with another podcast for to judge. So I'll make money out of them and they'll make money.
As well. Actually, speaking of podcasts, how's it like you podcasting these doctors? Do you feel like they all kind of talk the same things? Do you feel like,
Oh, yeah, very nice question.
you know what I mean? Like, does
Yeah.
it kind of bore you? It's like, oh, here we go, another
No.
doctor this week, or is it? Talk to me, tell
No,
me.
no, it's not at all. I have so many people has asked me this question,
Yeah.
and like so many doctors who are really my very good friends, they told me, Farah, how you can always talk about the same topics in different ways.
Right,
But
exactly.
there's always a new way. That's why I will go back to my roots. I've been there in this field, So I know so many things which goes on the, like, let's say, behind the scenes, in the surgery, in the operation room, after the surgery, complications, things. I'm not someone who will open Google and see many things and just go and discuss them with the doctor. Like, I know exactly what do they do. We have been working together. We have been on the ground together. So it could give me a lot of things to talk about. That's number one. Number two, most of the time when I want to shoot something, I ask the girls on the social media, I'm shooting this topic. Give me your questions. You have no idea how much questions do I get before each episode. Sometimes I don't I, like I keep some of them to another episode with another doctor because I could not cover them all.
Okay, I see.
People who are in healthcare fields or who knows or doctors, they know exactly, for example, this will work 1 2 3, this will happen in this way. But people who hasn't been at all in this industry, they have kind of fears, queries like, I'm going to do a surgery, but I don't know the surgeon. I don't know how will the surgery be. I don't know anything about the anesthesia. I don't know the doctor, the hospital, the anesthesiologist, the nurses, the recovery, the wound. There's so many things in their head. So even when you sit and talk with someone who is going to do a plastic surgery, you could say, okay, it's a plastic surgery. You're going to look very good after it. Yes, but that's why she's doing it. But she has so many fears to be clarified before going there. It's not only about the anesthesia. We used, when we were young, our biggest fear was anesthesia. Now it's not anymore the anesthesia. It's the result. It's like the process,
Right.
My husband will not like it. My father told me no. I'm
Right. Back to
I
judging.
go to this one.
Back to judging. Telling you.
Yeah.
It's the insecurity business.
Exactly.
Oh, I have a question that always kind of made me think. And I always wondered, because if you were to look at it religiously, probably that's something maybe you've not thought of. Religiously,
You challenged me now.
yes. I am challenging you.
Okay.
Religiously,
Yeah.
I believe it's technically forbidden to kind of alter the way we look.
To be honest, I
Does
won't
that
be,
play
yeah.
right? Do you know where I'm
Yeah,
going
I
with
got
that?
I got your point very well.
Right.
To be honest, I won't be the right person to answer for this question
Okay.
because I don't know how to dig deep in this part. I don't know how
From
to
a
go
shallow,
and answer you.
like for example, like does it? Do you feel like this could be something that halts us from, doing it for some people, for example?
Could
where,
be.
You know what I
Could
mean?
be. Could
Because
be.
I feel like a lot can kind of stop themselves, although they do want to do certain surgery that they feel better about or what have you, but they stop themselves due to religion. Do you feel like this shouldn't be the case?
Oh, I cannot say shouldn't be the case. I told you I'm not someone who is capable to answer any religious question regarding this matter. I haven't faced this much because usually the people who are conservative and will not undergo any surgery, they will not come to me.
Right. Naturally.
So I
they
didn't
won't, yeah.
face those people much, but definitely I do respect anyone who wants or who doesn't want according to something like some kind of different things they follow, whether it was religion, whether it was family, whether it was I don't interfere. Those are very personal.
I got
I
you, I
could
got
be
you.
rebellious, but behind the scene.
Behind the scenes. We'll talk about this behind the scenes.
Because usually with the ladies, I'm very rebellious. Like, because
Yeah.
I have been there. Like, my
Right.
father did not allow me to do something. Like,
Right.
it was forbidden, and I have done it. So I could be rebellious with the girls, but definitely in a nice way. But not now.
No, no. No.
But I really don't understand the families or the husbands or I don't know who give themselves the right to go and say no for something for someone else.
What if, for
I don't
example, if
know.
I told my girlfriend, don't do your nose, you look beautiful as you are.
Always the man will say like this.
Yeah, why?
Are you paying for it?
No, not about that. No, forget the money part. Put that outside. But genuinely,
Yeah.
if, let's say, I'm your boyfriend, yeah,
Okay.
for example, and I go like, babe, please don't do anything, let's say nose job or what have you, whatever it is, would you look at it as he's controlling me, or do you look at it as he genuinely wants the best for me and not to look a certain way?
Okay. Thank you so much for this one.
Okay,
Let me ask you a question.
go ahead.
Why, if I am your girlfriend, why will you give yourself the right to come and control something in my life? You could give me your opinion genuinely. Like,
Because I care for you.
like Farah, I care for you. I'm so scared because you'll do 1, 2, 3. You will go to anesthesia because you might be scared from this one because I don't know. You will definitely disclose your fears. But at the same time, I will tell you my own point of view. Like I feel insecure in a way, and I really want to feel this way. So you as a boyfriend should be supportive to my perspective and not yours. So I will totally understand yours to clarify your fears but at the end you should be with me more. I am the one who's feeling insecure. I am the one who is looking to myself every day in the mirror and I don't feel good. So if this was gonna make me feel good, my boyfriend should be so supportive to it.
I can see that. But at the same time, sometimes maybe you have like just how you told me at the beginning, where some of your clients, you advise them not to do something, right? So like, that's why I'm asking, when it comes to a dynamic between like a husband or boyfriend and a wife, or a boyfriend with a girlfriend, would, do you feel like that has also an impact upon a decision making?
We are human.
Right.
We are all stubborn for everything which belongs to us. So if you want to do your nose, if 100 people are going to come and tell you no, you will still going to do it.
That is actually
Because
true.
you feel, you are the one you don't like it. You don't feel happy about it. You want it in a different way, which is a better way. Especially if you have like kind of long nose, like, something to be done with the bones. Then why not? When you are insecure, and I'm telling you, La, I'm really scared, don't do it, I love you. And then I go home and sleep. You are the one that's sleeping, not me.
Right.
So, I think I really don't thank you for raising this up. I really don't like the way our culture controls, especially the woman, and those kind of decisions.
Yeah. Why am I mentioning these?
And that's why I'm here.
Because
to empower every single lady. I'm shouting now. To empower,
the voice is heard.
to empower every single lady.
For sure.
Go for what you feel. Go for what you want. Don't overdo things. And I'm always there to help you, assist you, and guide you. But be the one who will take your own decision, not anyone else.
What do you think the future of beauty is?
Oh wow, forever young.
Other than that,
Forever young. Forever young.
for sure. But when I mean technologically, do you see the beauty industry, going leaps and advancements in terms of, let's say, I don't know, different technologies?
A lot.
Yeah.
Big
What's
time.
the latest?
Big time. Let's say, if I want to give you an example about breast augmentation. So before breast augmentation, the lady used to go to the operation room. She used to do a proper, like normal procedure under general anesthesia with normal cuts. They put the implant, they do sutures, and then she comes out, recovery, she goes home, she undergo the full recovery, pathway, let's say. Nowadays, there is a new technology where a lady could do breast augmentation within 15 minutes under local anesthesia, and she can go back to work after 15 minutes.
Wow.
What do you want more?
15 minutes.
Yeah. Local
Unbelievable.
anesthesia.
Local.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Forever young.
Forever young.
It will not be any more hassle. Surgeries are not
Yeah.
anymore like, a huge
Hassle-free.
hassle. Exactly.
Yeah.
And even I have opened up a topic so many topics with doctors about like the complications which used to take place before after plastic surgeries, and nowadays how much it's reduced. And every time they were talking about technologies or new ways, or like, changes they have made in the techniques they used to do. And that's why nowadays like it's becoming very common. Yes, you could find sometimes complication from time to time, which is very normal in the healthcare field.
Right.
Even if you'll do appendectomy, you might have a complication. If you'll do hernia, you might have a complication. So, but out of plastic surgery, the doctors are becoming like, so much aware, and you can always see the doctors, even the very famous one, they're always up to date. They always travel, and they always get new technologies. It's like, this industry, like the competition in this industry is becoming really very high,
Yeah.
which is good for us.
Is it?
Good for us. Let them fight and get us the best. Why not?
To figure out who's the best, right?
course.
100%.
Of
No, I
course.
agree. Do you feel like in Dubai, let's say in Dubai, here's a question. When you look at a girl sometimes, what is the most thing that, for example, you look at a girl and you go like, I wish she didn't do that? What is something that gives you the ick?
Big butts.
The big butts, right?
Yeah.
The BBLs and all the
It's too
Brazilian. Yeah.
too much.
I know, I agree.
It's fine to have a nice shape, sexy shape,
Right, yeah.
which is
like a sexy shape.
exactly, which is nice with your body, aligned with everything in your body, but not this like, small waist and so
Massive.
no.
I know what you mean.
I don't like it.
Like this is what I mean.
Yeah.
This goes back to
Yeah.
my previous question.
Yeah.
Like if my girl, let's say, it goes like, I want to get a BBL. I'm like, why? It won't look good on you. You know what I mean? It will remove that feminine, beautiful, sexy look, whatever you want to call it. You'd look too.
Yeah.
I don't
too
know how to
much.
call it. Yeah, it's too much, right?
Look
So-
at my face. It's like
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
BBLs for sure.
It's
I
too
feel like,
much.
and like it's crazy that it's still in trend somehow.
Yes.
Like girls still pay for it, they still go do it, and I'm like, who are you trying to impress?
Yeah.
Like for me, that gives me the ick. You know what I mean?
Me
Like
too.
who are you doing it for? You know, unless
And
if it's for her boyfriend or
and I
husband.
had never seen it sexy, by the way.
Me too.
I've never seen it sexy.
Yeah, like to me, it's not appealing. It does not look good, and it's over basically. Anything, you know what they say, like anything over, كل شيء زاد بالمعنى نقص.
صح.
You know, like so.
ترجموا انتوا يا جماعة.
Yeah, translate on your own, make your research. Nah, just basically I said like everything excessive loses meaning, like BBL, what we were just speaking about.
Yeah.
And and I feel like it's ridiculous at this point that this trend keeps going. Girls still do it. I feel like this should be kind of eliminated from the beauty industry. Can we agree?
No comment.
Doctors, stop advising for BBLs.
I'm like, no comment.
Stop advising for BBLs. Okay, no, but it's just ridiculous. I don't like that. I agree with you. Do you feel like Dubai now is a hotspot for beauty consultation?
We have an amazing Lebanese doctors, to be honest. I won't be racist because I'm Lebanese, but we really have a very artistic doctors who really understands beauty, who really has their own touch. And most of the Lebanese doctors, by the way, they are coming visits to Dubai.
To do
But
surgery?
if you want to say,
To do surgery or just...
they do surgeries here, like,
Right.
they cover sometimes here and then like maybe 2 weeks, it depends.
Got
But
it.
most of them, they're doing this basically. Most of the Lebanese doctors, we have an amazing doctors. But if you want to talk about population and about market, definitely Dubai is a hub.
Dubai.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. You have multiple nationalities. This country is open to it's easy access to so many other countries, even like in the whole Middle East.
True.
So
It is a nice cosmopolitan hub where
Yes.
we can all definitely do business and what have you, for sure. Which doctors do you feel like, in terms of nationalities, do you feel like they have a unique touch or a special hand? You would say, or they come from a good school?
no, it's not about nationality. It's touch.
Touch.
It's touch. It's not nationality.
Not nationality.
No.
Like when I say nationality, I mean like, do they come from a school, let's say if it's in Paris, France, or if it's in London, England?
That's
Is
what
there a nation that stands out?
No, let me tell you something, and I have discussed this point with so many doctors before in the podcast. When you go and study plastic surgery, they teach you the main. Teach you how to open, how to close, anatomy, physiology, like so that you don't touch a nerve or cut
vein,
an artery, for example. They teach you everything basic. But when you start working, you start having your own touch. No one teaches you the touch.
Okay.
And this in the School of Medicine, they teach you surgery.
So touch, we can call it a signature, for example. You know,
signature.
yeah.
Thank you.
What was that doctor that did most of the Lebanese girls' nose? What's his name? Oh God, I wish I had my partner Rakan. He used to. He got a lawsuit recently. I don't know what happened to him. Are you
Can
guys?
we say it behind the scene first?
Actually, yeah. Let me say it behind the scene.
For Yasmin?
But yeah, exactly.
He's the one.
So, are you guys insured, and how are you insured? By the way, how does it work? How do doctors insure themselves in case of any failure? Like, how does that work? Is it through their hospital or clinic, or they have insurance on themselves? How does it work?
No, usually plastic surgery is not covered by insurance.
No, in terms of.
But if there is something which, let's say, if there's something I won't say wrong. If the client wasn't happy about something, usually doctors will always do kind of touch up for her.
Okay, to fix it or what have you.
Exactly.
But I remember somebody died or something in one time.
For this discussion, I would rather keep it with one of the doctors. But let me tell you what usually happens. There is a lot of surgeries which has any surgery could have any complication.
100%. It could happen.
It could happen with anyone.
Exactly.
And that's why we have heard on social media. So I will not dig deep. It's out of my scope.
Everybody knows
it's out of my scope.
Yeah.
So we have heard he killed someone, she has died, but he's again working. Yes, he can definitely work because everyone before he goes to surgery, you will sign a consent. And this consent, there is every single complication which might happen. This is a human body. A doctor is going inside to cut something. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how will your body react at that time.
No.
So you have signed everything. You might be having bleeding. You might be having infection. You might be having this. You're aware about those because this is one of the patient's rights.
Right.
International patient rights. So the right of the patient to know everything. So when you know everything and when you signed, you went inside. He's doing a surgery. Something has happened. I don't know. Anything could happen in the surgery. No one knows how the body reacts. So that's why those kind of things, no one likes it to happen, of course. But if it happened, the doctor will definitely resume his work. Definitely, he will go through investigation. It will be a medical legal case.
No.
But there are specific people who are entitled and eligible to judge in those matters.
Before I end the show, how does it feel like being podcast?
Oh my God, I was going to remind you of this. You're so smart.
No, I got you.
You know what? It's really fun.
Right.
Because when you are the one who is interviewing, you will always think about what's next. You always want to make the podcast to sound
flowy.
Flowy. And to sound flowy, it takes from you kind of double effort mentally. And no one could see it even on the camera, so that you could align with the questions and to keep things going in the same way. So that's effort. So now I'm just sitting and I'm talking and I'm love to talk actually.
You're having fun while I'm scratching my mind.
So yeah. Thank you so much for this, Alex.
No, you're most welcome. And thank you so much for joining me today. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry about that. This episode with Farah Divba. And till next time, back to reality.